First dually going on our new trailer, which we've had for a little bit now, but still excited to finally have a trailer that we can put some bigger stuff on. Oh, it's gonna flip.
Wheels are on?
Just about. Go a little bit more. There you are. Oh no. What? It slipped out and broke a board. I put it up underneath the edge as much as I could there, because I knew that might happen. But then when I pulled forward, it must not have fallen down quite like I hoped.
It fits on nice though.
Oh yeah, dude, the trailer's awesome. Other than we just gotta get a cylinder that locks, you know, has a pressure release or something. Yeah. I don't know how people do it, unless they just use these for equipment. You know what I mean? Like a skid loader or something, you'd be fine. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm excited that we are finally doing something. Well, I just released the original video for this not that long ago. But this truck's actually been sitting for a little while. I'm excited. We are taking it to the frame shop to get that end of the frame there. You can see that's supposed to be level, and it kind of has a downward trajectory there at the bottom. So I'm excited. We're going to take this up and get the framework all done on it. They're going to box or something. I don't know. They're professionals, and I'm not. So I'm going to let them do their thing, but I'm excited that we're going to have this guy fixed up. We are pulling in here to Sunbury Frame and Alignment with our dirty on the trailer back there.
H2?
What? No way!
Ha ha!
Sexiest vehicle ever made.
So sexy.
So this is where we brought our F-150 back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember that rebuild. It was a while ago. And they did the whole like front frame cross members and put a whole new section in, and they did a awesome job. So we are pretty confident in their abilities. The welds on the original on that guy looked way better than what Ford did from the factory. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. A little bit more. A little bit more. Hold her there. I hope. All right. Yeah, you're gonna.
Just trying to let it not slam.
Now, what's our ETA on it being done? A day, two? A day, two on it being done?
Yeah, I think they'll take a day or two.
Well, there you saw us dropping off the Camaro at the frame shop, and we are excited to see what it looks like. As you can see by a different change of clothes here, it's a different day. It's actually been a few weeks, and it is done. We thought it was going to be done a little bit quicker than it was, but they got some other projects, I guess, ahead, and that's fine. We weren't rushing to get it done, so that's all right. I've been working on lots of things in the garage here, as you can see. And actually, the Camaro and the F-350 were both done after we dropped off that truck. So I've been trying to keep our videos together, like in a series rather than kind of more sporadic. So, that way you get a part one, part two, whatever of each build, and it makes a little more sense because they're right in line. So that's what we're doing, and it makes a confusing timeline for me. But Lance just gave me a call. He is in the truck. We decided not to tow it back home. So he is in the truck, headed here right now. Says that the repairs look awesome. I'm excited to see how much it cost and see what these repairs came out like. We're going to talk a little bit after we check out the truck and give you a little idea of what we're thinking to do with this project. Some of you may have already guessed it. All right, I might actually be hearing him. I think he's Pulling in the driveway right now. Oh yeah, we still got the world's worst Tucson, so that's good. We're keeping it nice here. Dude, first drive, how'd you do?
I think pretty good. I was actually wanting to say something to you over there, but I figured it just had manual windows, but it does not.
Well, it looks straight. So if you guys didn't know, before it had a kink right here. You can see they plated it. And it dropped down a good 2-3 inches, something like that. Yeah, on both sides.
Well, just because inside there you can kind of see.
Yeah. And so they plated it. It's straight. I mean, there's not a whole lot to look at, but it looks good. Like, honestly, at first glance, it looks pretty much...
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, pretty much factory. So I think I'm happy with that. Now, I know you told me already, but how about that price tag on it?
A little expensive. I told them $1,000 max, and call me if it has to go over $1,000. And I said maybe I'd stretch myself to $2,000, but you need to let me know. They just called me and said it's done, $2,300. So that wasn't great.
Nice, but they do good work. I mean, the hitch, there was a hitch on it. That's actually what got hit in the accident, and they said they couldn't. It wasn't worth saving yet, so that just got scrapped.
You want to take it for a
Yeah, I do. I kind of want to drive it for a second. I want to see what the old newer Duramaxes are like. If you're wondering why the hood is popped, it's because we didn't have a battery that fit. All right, so you got to keep this cover on there, otherwise it shorts out on the hood. So you gotta, yeah, real gentle. Start's easier than mine. This is the first, what is this, LML? I believe so. Hold on, let me look at my shirt. LBC, yep, it's an LML. Oh, our tow mirrors are out.
Mine won't go in.
I don't want to as we drive down the road.
Let me see.
All right, go. All right, we don't want to be Dodge guys. Does the AC work?
AC works like a boss. I'm feeling it.
Oh, it does.
It's good.
All right, cool.
Is that the custom GMC badge there?
It is. It's this baseball sticker. I think somebody might have had kids. Can we take her up through?
Just go a little recreation course up here.
Yeah.
And the neighbor's property.
The new house built over here. I don't think they'll care.
No, just drive right through their basement hole.
Yeah. I don't know if they have footers or anything for it yet. I don't think so. All right. Here we go.
Oh, it's not terrible. It's not bad. Okay.
She moves pretty good.
She got everything went pretty good.
All right.
Woo!
Oh, it's electric seat over here. No, it's not.
I was gonna say what?
Now it does have a ton of miles. It's what, 3?
It said
315.
It said 3 something, but I think it's a typo.
Yeah, it's probably 31,000.
Yeah, it's 31,500 miles.
Yeah, it got all of this damage in the first 31,000 miles. So.
Oh!
Yeah, it rides like
There was a bump for everybody else.
You're going to want to explain the noises you just made?
Honestly, those noises accompanied by the fact that this thing has image stabilization is just, it doesn't give it any context. Like, really smooth, and he just moaned.
All right, let me see. I'm going to give him a 0 to 60 run here, okay?
You want me to hold the wheel?
No, I got it, probably.
All right. Rollout's a little slow. She's braking.
Oh my god! Woo! Alright, inside rattles a little bit. We got some stuff in here though, I think. We haven't fully cleaned her out yet.
I know these 2013s had the autopilot thing. I know that sometimes they don't see the kids, you know, whenever there's like little decoy kids, but I think for somebody my size, they're gonna see it. I think it'll just stop on its own. So we'll check it out here. See if it has auto stop. Okay, yeah, that's better than Tesla. If I was a kid, that would have ran me over.
How's our flex? Check our flex here.
Probably undo all the welding they just did.
I want to test it out, make sure it works.
All right.
Well, four-wheel drive works because the rear axle on this does absolutely nothing if one wheel is off the ground. I've already found that out today. So four-wheel drive seems to function as it should. So the problem that we're going to run into with this truck, and we'll talk about this a little bit more when we get back, is basically every panel is junk on the truck. Like every door, and I think every fender has damage.
No rust.
No rust. That is good, but also damage. So is it worth it, we're still four-wheel, to repair the amount that this needs? Dude, I don't know what to say. I think we just scrap it. What do you think?
It's trash, man.
It's junk.
If you can bend the frame,
Yeah, you bent the frame off with just some straps, if you guys didn't know.
scrap value.
Yeah. I posted a joke video about Lance bending the frame with some straps on a trailer because it was already bent from the accident. Blew up on TikTok, and people thought we were serious somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, a lot of real detectives in there.
Well, actually, there were some that were like, no.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, we know. Okay. It was a joke. Like, I didn't think anybody was going to take it seriously. Anyways.
Did you write that down?
What?
Like, did you think it was a joke?
Oh, yeah, I even wrote it in my diary. I was like, John had a very funny joke today. It's Anchorman, if you haven't seen it. So, no, it doesn't matter, because this panel's dented. Oh, and then this panel, also dented. And then back here, when it got rear-ended, it slammed the bed that's sitting over there into the cab of the truck. And then on this side, I actually don't know if there's damage on this side. This side is okay, except for right here. This door, I think, is okay. But not this fender, not here. Now, some of this stuff is savable, I know that. But
Hood's good.
this is bent. So this fender is okay. But the point is, it's got a lot of body work to be done. So Lance and I think, have devised a plan. Since this thing needs too much work to be a rebuild, really, I think we are, what, 95, 96, 97?
Yeah, it's high 90s.
High 90s. Enough that I decided to make a video about it, though I have made a couple videos about this, and it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
So, Lance still has his 97 Chevy 454 3500 dually. And we have promised you guys that we are going to put a Duramax in it. Now, we had an LLY engine and frame from a truck and everything like that was clean, that we were going to put under this thing, and it just never happened. Because, honestly, the truck was a little rough around the edges, and we started looking at, like, the engine and stuff, and needed head gaskets, which most of the LLYs do, and we got a little demotivated and had some family stuff going on, so we just never got around to actually doing that swap. But now that we got this truck, we think this would be the better suited transplant donor for the 97 truck. Now, Lance has some ideas on how to do that, so I'm going to let him sort of take it over there, because he's coming up with the plan.
Yeah. So, anyway, here's the idea. I was faced with the issue that whenever you actually transplant a Duramax into anything else, they're actually one of the harder swaps. You have to buy, like, standalone harnesses, and you can't ever get the gauges to work right. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So, I thought, what if we kept all the factory components of the 2013, but just with a 97 body essentially on top of it? And the next problem is the 97 bodies didn't have room for an Allison transmission or a Duramax engine that needs a ton of tunnel space. So everybody that does those swaps has to lift them up a little bit as far as a body lift. So here's my idea. My idea is to, instead of do a body lift, use the factory style body mounts, the normal height, but use the mounting plate in a higher location. So literally, for anything like this would be the bed, but like cut off the bed mounting plate and weld a bracket on and make the bed mounting plate this much higher.
Rather than doing like a 3-inch lift.
Rather than do a lift, you actually have
a
a steel frame connected mount that is just 3 or 4 inches higher than what it was factory. I actually thought for the bed area of actually just running a piece of steel C-channel the whole way along here that would fill in all the gaps, everything like that, and the bed would just mount up higher, 4 inches higher than it normally is. But all the cab mounts, everything like that, the radiator support mount, I actually wanted to do a 4-inch extension on them, or a 4-inch lift on the steel mounts. And I want to move them in, out, forward, backwards, whatever, to where the factory 1997 mount location is. The cab will just literally sit right down over top of it.
I don't know why I walked over there.
I thought you were going to move the camera.
I was, but then I realized you weren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
I can move, yeah.
So I was going to do like a full follow-along thing. So I did.
Anyway,
it didn't then.
So hardest part of this transplant, I think, is going to be this. I actually, much to Spencer's and probably every viewer's chagrin, I want to use the factory dash. I actually like the factory 2013 dash. I want to put it in the 97, so like factory.
The 2013 interior swap.
2013 interiors, but I do want my 97 seats. My 97, like all that stuff, the headliner, all that will be the pillar covers, the doors, the door panels, all that. So there's going to be a little bit of adaptation to make the window controls and stuff like that work with the 97 doors with the 2013 BCM and things like that. So I don't know how all that's going to work as far as window and door controls, but otherwise I want the dash to be factory, AC, heat, radio, gauges, just like the 2013, but inside the 97 interior.
And the other nice thing that I would add to it, which I guess it wouldn't have, well, it kind of would matter, but this is floor shift 4-wheel drive, and so is your truck, so we can, that makes sense.
Yeah, the floor shift should pop through. I assume with the 4-inch lift or whatever, we're probably going to have to put some sort of extension on that handle. Like that handle would be like...
Unless this just sits up, I don't know.
Unless it sits I don't know. Yeah.
So,
but anyway, and then so the interior is going to be tough to switch that dash, and then the other hard part is going to be the radiator support. My idea is to take my 97 radiator support, keep the outer edges where all the fenders and headlights and all the things mount that have to, matter as far as, making the body look right, but yet take the center section and cut it out of the 2013 radiator support, so you have room for the intercooler, for the radiator, all that stuff would sit in kind of the center section of that, with the 2 outer wings being the factory ones for all the headlight mounts. So anyway, and I think with having that extra 4-inch height, that will be enough to sit the radiator in there and it not hit the hood or whatever, be too tall, because the radiator supports are a lot taller on these than the 97s.
So we've never done anything like this. I mean, we started a little bit. We've done, this is like a lot of custom sort of stuff. We've never done anything. So we're going to make plenty of mistakes, do it the wrong way a bunch of times. We're going to have like cabs on and off and stuff probably 50 times before it's all said and done. I don't know what else we're going to get into with it. That's just our rough game plan to start. Wait, what are we doing first? Are we taking this cab off, the old 97 cab off? What do you think? I think we got to take this one off.
I think we got to take this one off.
But leave it like assembled. Like we want to leave the electronics and everything in it.
I don't want to lose everything.
Yeah, we don't want to put anything, we take it too far apart right now. Not till we're ready to actually do that as part of the swap. The 97 we could probably take apart.
For the most
part. I think get everything, both of the trucks stripped down to the frame and then start just seeing where everything lines up, I think is our game plan.
Yeah, I think just compare the body mounts and move them all up and move them in and out or up and, back as needed.
We are still going to game plan here because Lance is going away for a month on a vacation. So he won't be in the videos for a little bit. And then we'll probably try to get back into it shortly after there, but it's not going to be like the next video or anything. We're not starting immediately. So, but I think we're going to do it. We just got to line up what we want to do. Lance, what are you looking at back there, bud?
I just thought that we just kind of put whatever company this used to be like all over this video.
Oh yeah, Atlantic.
Including their DOT number.
Yeah, Atlantic Outdoors. Use them for What do they do? They trees or something?
No, I think they do things.
Okay, well,
but
if you need things done, if you need things done, then yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this build. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have a great day.